This video is not financial advice. I'm not a financial planner. I'm an entertainer. The one, the only, a father in the minivan. Wow! So, there are some sick, crazy people on the internet, let me tell you, man. And just when you think they can't get any more crazier, they prove you wrong. Oh, they're crazy, like psychotic lunatics on the internet. So, I'm looking at that guy, Top Ticket Trades, his video that he just put out last night where he calls me a pedophile, right? And I'm reading the comments like from these sick lunatics, and they're like, they're like questioning it like it's real. They're like, oh, like, do you have evidence of this? Do you have proof of this? And his response is, I heard it somewhere. Oh my God. I mean, I heard it somewhere, so that's your proof, that's your evidence that you're calling me the most lowest, the most disgusting thing in the world? You heard it somewhere? And you know what's crazy? You would think that people would dismiss it, right? just from that, right? They would say, okay, obviously this guy's a lunatic and, he's out of his mind, right? But no, they still go with it. You know why? Because there are people on the internet that live on misery. All right, I've said it before. Like, I actually made a video as a test one time. You want to laugh? I made a video where I'm like, my wife left me. She took all my money. And, this was for April Fool's Day. And, like, people loved it. They were actually thinking it was real. They were like, Eight Father's wife left him. She's taking the kids. She's taking the dog. She's taking all his money. This is great. I love it. I love it, baby. People live on misery. I don't know. It's like, it's sick. It's like, if I did something really good, like, let's say I created 1 million videos and I became successful and I became famous on YouTube, I think people would be angry. I don't think people would be happy for me. They'd be like, you piece of garbage, you fat, Italian, greasy, disgusting meatball, they'll say, They wouldn't be happy for me. But if my wife really did leave me and she took the kids and she took the dogs and she took all my money, oh man, they would be in their glory. So many people would be happy. And I think it's because of their hatred towards me that when you get this psychopath, this guy, Top Ticket Trades, who comes out and calls me a pedophile, these sick maniacs like it because they hate me so much. And like, yeah, that's right, he's a pedophile. And they're like, do you have evidence? Do you have proof? And here's his evidence. I heard it somewhere. It's like, oh my God, you heard it somewhere. Where'd you hear it from? Where'd you hear it from? Peter Pan? We have Fantasy Island? The plane! Where'd you hear it from? Keep buying Amy. You hear how he's buying? He says it's his accent. No, listen. AMC, C, and E. Listen to me. I don't know what kind of an accent, but I think, listen, I can't speak English. Let me be perfectly clear. I speak Brooklynese. You see my shirt? Okay, but I can pronounce a C. I can make people understand I'm saying a C and not an E. Don't give me this accent. It's his accent. No. Don't give me it's your accent. Okay, you clearly say Amy. Amy. That's A-M-E. You think it was my accent. No. Amy and AMC. Nah. Big difference there, Chief. But the guy's a lowlife. The guy's a loser. The guy's white trash. He is. I'm sorry. He's on vacation. He goes from one trailer park to another. That's his vacation. You understand? He goes down the block to the next trailer. Listen, I'm sorry to be harsh, but, you have a pair of balls, man. And I know he gets very affected by when I mention balls. He gets very affected. Can I tell you something? Let me just say something. Okay. First of all, my cousin is gay. I have absolutely nothing against homosexuals. My cousin is very happy with his man in California. He lives a wonderful life. But what I've learned throughout my life is there's a lot of men that are homophobes, and those are the ones who turn out to actually really be homosexuals. Like, see, I'm very confident in being a heterosexual. I'm very confident that I love women. So that's why I could joke about this subject. You know what I mean? I could joke about it, tiny balls, diamond balls of steel, balls. It's funny to me. It's a joke. But you know what I notice? It's the people who take it very seriously, who get freaked out by it. Those are normally the ones that are in the closet. All right, I'm not making any accusations. I'm not calling anybody anything. I'm just saying that I feel people who get very freaked out when homosexual conversation comes up, or subject of bowls or whatever you want to say, and they get very freaked out, like they can't handle it, those are normally closet homosexuals. Me, I am very confident in my sexual orientation, that I am heterosexual. I love women. And like I said, there's nothing wrong with being gay. Elton John is my idol. You know, he's gay. He's homosexual. He's the most talented singer-songwriter, piano player that ever lived on earth. Okay, so that's all I have to say about that. And as far as me being a pedophile, you should be ashamed of yourself. You should really apologize. Okay, or bring evidence, bring proof. Okay, you're going to make such a horrible, horrible accusation like that. You got to have proof, man. And if you don't have proof, take that video down and apologize. I should, sue this guy, but I don't have the time. I could have sued about 10 people already. I just want to be an entertainer, man. I'm not looking to sue anybody. I just want everybody to do well. You want to know the truth? Tendi Time, not to bring him up, he made accusations about me that I stole my children's inheritance. How do you steal a trust? My father has lawyers, right? That this was all written up before he passed away. This was in a will. Okay. How do I overturn, that you lunatic? But yet he makes a video, never apologized. I could have probably sued his country friggin', he's another one. He's another, Mameluke Stunad coconut head, that guy. Okay, but I let it go. I let it go because I got no time for that loser. Okay, out in Georgia. Georgia! That's a great song, though. Georgia on My Mind. I love that. Ray Charles, baby. But I just want everyone to do well. I wish everyone well. I want us all to Moaz. I want us all to be successful. Look, I don't give financial advice. I'm not a financial plan. At the end of the day, I am only an entertainer. But I wish everyone the best of health, the best of happiness and success. And I really just wish, this guy, top whatever it is, ticker trades, would just have some decency, because he's a father. That's what's so sad and scary. He's a father. And being a father, I'm assuming you love your kids, right? Because I love my children with all my heart and my soul, and my wife loves our children with all her heart and soul. And we would never say anything. We would never call someone a pedophile. Like, being a parent, without having proof, without having tremendous evidence. This guy I heard it somewhere. You're just a guy looking for views. You look at the cloud chase. You're looking to say the most outrageous, craziest thing that is not true. I'm not a pedophile, you lunatic. All right? And you're just doing it for views and subs. And it's really pathetic how cyberbullying and how this is going. See, I'm a very strong-minded guy, so it's not going to affect me, but I worry about my children, I worry about them because they're growing up in this world of technology. And I worry about my son and my daughter, that they're going to have to deal with cyberbullying. It's terrible.